hello, it's me. I think it was Frankie Boyle who coined the term disaster politics. And if it wasn't Frankie Boyle, then whoever it was, then congratulations. Kier Starmer is now the epitome, the perfect illustration of disaster politics. He's managed to, over the last, it has to be about 12 months or so, paint himself into a corner. However, unfortunately for the rest of us, the corner keeps moving. So he's able to continue painting, reversing himself ever more and ever more into a smaller space. And yet, the slippery little git continues to somehow fudge his way through. In the UFO community, there's something called plausible deniability. And Kier Starmer's wrung every last drop out of that particular concept. He doesn't know this, he doesn't know that. He was never told. I wasn't informed. It never came across my desk. Are all various sentences that Kier Starmer has used at one point or another. And it's gone long past being entertaining or funny. However, perversely, I do still find it funny. But the real story isn't Kier Starmer teetering and toppling his way to deeper and bigger disasters whilst somehow managing to hold on to his position. No, the real story is what happens when he goes. Who replaces him? British politics under the Liberal Left banner of Kier Starmer will soon become a game of bait and switch. If you look across the front benches, you see politicians who are endorsing the current policies. There may be some small disagreement here and there, but effectively it's more of the same. And so to keep Liberal Left Labour in power, what will we see? We'll see a bunch of chancers who will finally pop their heads over the parapet and cry,
"Look at me! I'm different. I didn't agree with him, honest. It's time for Liberal Left Labour to go in a new direction, and I'm the one to do it."
And what we'll get is much wringing of hands and, yes, we need to do better, and finally, nothing will change. The new Prime Minister, whoever he or she might end up being, will, in order to keep the Liberal Left agenda alive, give us all manner of excuses on why
this can't be done
and why
that can't be done.
And it will
take this much time.
And there's
not enough money.
Just ask Rachel Reeves, for whom it seems there's never enough money. Well, I've got news for you. Unless there's a general election, well, nothing will change. And I wouldn't put it above the Liberal Left Labour Party under Kier Starmer or whoever it might be who takes his place too. And here it comes. Tinfoil hat time. Yep, it's tinfoil hat time. I wouldn't put it above those people to rig results. We've already seen some shenanigans, some chicanery surrounding Liberal Left Labour. It's tried redrawing various maps in order to favour its own voting trends. So who knows what lengths it will resort to in order to keep hold of the reins. And please don't rely on this man's character or sense of morality, because there doesn't seem to be one. And for a man with apparently zero backbone, who's losing his grip, who's lurching from one disaster to another, he's doing a very good job at hanging in there. And so I say to you all, do look forward to the day that Kier Starmer finally crumbles and falls. It will be a good day, and I hope he does so in the most ignominious fashion possible. I'd like to see him investigated over the Mandelson affair. But I fear that won't happen. The political classes have built themselves a system in which they appear to be entirely unaccountable. No, the draconian measures of control and surveillance that Liberal Left Labour have introduced here in the UK must continue at all costs, at any costs. And as I said, it will be interesting to see what Liberal Left Labour do in order to hang on to the reins of power. Kier Starmer is, politically speaking, a dead man walking. All we have to worry about now is what Liberal Left Labour corpse will take his place. Do let me know what you think in the comments below. Do like, subscribe and share. It really would help the channel. And until next time, do look after yourselves.